I missed the beat, so I couldn't do the singing part, but maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll do the singing part again. Maybe when we get that new microphone. That's still on the planned to-do list. If the stinking motherboard will ever get here, ever since the 27th, it still says outbound from distribution center. Like, come on, man, give me an update. Need an update. I don't even know whether it's like FedEx or who it is, so I don't know who I'm begging from. Whoever Newegg used to ship it. Anyway, on with the news. Let's get to some newsy. I have my article set in the right spot. Okay. So today's news. Today's hair is really kicking me off. It's all fuzzy. Here, we're gonna tame this kraken. We're gonna do it off cam. I tried to let it be down for the news show and just didn't work out that way. Okay, here we go. We're back. Alright, it is tamed. No more shall it fuzz me in the neck. Woohoo! Alright, first up on the agenda for tonight, the thieves will now let you bury your booty. Oh my. Much as the noble squirrel stores his nuts for winter, pirates love hiding ill-gotten bullion under the sand. Let's see it.
It's a time for a celebration across the Sea of Thieves, as boatloads of new features, quality of life improvements, and shiny new rewards are yours for the taking. So grab your favorite festive treat and prepare to be dazzled as we shine a light.
Favorite festive treat.
Everything new.
Got it.
In Sea of Thieves, Season 5. The pirate fantasy has always involved uncovering precious caches of buried treasure. But what about those who want to hide their hard-earned loot beneath the sands? Well, now you can. Take any treasure item, and with a few simple digs, you can deposit it in the dirt. Not only that, but burying treasure creates a custom treasure map for the island you buried it on. Quite important if you ever want to dig it back up. You'll also find the new quest board on sea posts and outposts, where you can post your custom treasure maps for other crews. If another crew manages to uncover your hidden booty, the next time you log in, you'll receive the reputation you would have earned for cashing it in, plus a great pile of renown. And if you're in the mood to celebrate, then why not light up the sky with fireworks and flares?
Okay.
The Merchant Alliance have started selling themed firework crates, and there's a vast
There you go.
variety in stock.
Oh, did I not cover you up correctly? Did I mess up your blanket arranging that you were doing? I'm sorry. Here, let me try again. Take the blanket, wrap it around, leave the nose out. There you go. Better? Apparently, I can't wrap the blanket correctly.
Whether you're regaling your crew with stories of adventures past,
just let her do it herself.
Beneath your feet from the gangplank of your ship, or taking your rightful place in the captain's chair.
Okay, this video is ridiculously long. Fairrounded.blogspot.com if you want to get the link, but you got to see the booty hiding thing. That was the whole point of the article. So yes. Next up, 2022 video game release schedule. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Yes, we're all wondering what games are coming. Let's see. January, Madison for PC on the 7th. Weird West on the 11th. Monster Hunter Rise on the 12th. God of War on the 14th. Woohoo! Rainbow Six Extraction on the 20th, and Pokemon Legends Arceus on the 28th. And I probably said that wrong, and if so, you can kiss my big booty. In February, Life is Strange Remaster on the 1st, Waylanders on the 2nd, Dying Light 2 Stay Human 4th, Sifu on the 8th, Know by Heart on the 10th, Dynasty Warriors 9th on the 9 on the 15th, King of Fighters 15 on the 17th. I wonder why they didn't have it on the 15th. Like 2 days. They really needed those 2 days. Come on now. Anyway, Horizon Forbidden West on the 18th, Destiny 2 The Witch Queen on the 22nd, Monarch on the 22nd, Martha is Dead on the 24th, Elden Ring on the 25th. And then we'll get into March, and from there on I'll just let you go to the article and read for yourself, and then we got a big long list of TBAs. Looks great. Alrighty, up next, Antstream Arcade has introduced over 1,000 games to the Epic Games Store. Arcade and console classics. Sons of the Forest horror game has got a disturbing new trailer and release date. Let's go check it out. And yeah, I'm not going to go look and see what exactly arcade games they got. If you want to, verona.blogspot.com is where you need to go to get all the links for tonight's show, as well as all the giveaways. So you're going to need to go there anyway. Sons of the Forest got a new trailer. Yes, where is it? Show us the trailer. Meow. Right? Meow. Oh, it's terrifying. It has a butterfly. And a foil tarp. I'm scared. You are not. You did. Ew. Wait, what? Anybody else see the problem with that? Okay. Horror game confirmed. Okay, that's talent. You what, mate?
Get down, son!
Okay, that looks freaking cool. Gross as hell, but cool. I'm probably being a bit loud, sorry. Man. Ugh. I can't decide whether I really liked it or was really grossed out by it. Ugh. Anyway, Minecraft, the Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update has finally arrived. I think we've got a video in here as well. Maybe? Maybe? No, we do not. Okay, we gotta read stuff then. Most highly anticipated Minecraft update is finally out in full. Breathing life into the world, players love exploring ever since Minecraft was released. Out of beta in November 18th, 2011, the game has seen consistent updates that have added new features, tools, and creatures to give players much more variety in the worlds they explore. As Microsoft took ownership of the title, these updates grew in frequency and even scale. And release part 2 means that the features are no longer seen as experimental. And even they're on the Switch version now. Okay. So since I assumed there was a trailer in that article, since there isn't, if I find one, I'll put it in tomorrow's stream. Alright, CD Projekt Red has narrowed down Cyberpunk, Witcher 3, and next-gen release windows. Let me... reveals the release window for those games, and details the game's future. Last I heard, they were planning to work more on the expansion, not so much on fixes. Okay, The release window for the next gen console version is set to launch the first quarter of 2022 on unspecified date, shortly followed by the next gen release of Witcher 3, second quarter of 2022. Okay. That was the meat. Okay, now we've got an article from the creator of Second Life, or one of the creators, and he's got doubts about Facebook's metaverse, which that was a parallel that did not like jump out at me until I saw this title. I haven't even read the article, just the title alone was enough to get me thinking and go, wow, good freaking point. It's not for everybody, and maybe it's never for everybody. For those who've like ever heard of some of the effects of Second Life, or known somebody who really fell into a Second Life addiction, or who had an issue with another game that with a similar kind of all-encompassing, which really no other game does as much as Second Life. But I mean, we know Warcraft. Come on now. Yeah, the metaverse could be bad if you think about it, depending. Anyway, Second Life creator Philip Rosedale has cast his doubts over Facebook's plans to create its own metaverse. In a recent interview with Axios, the Rosedale? Oh, he's the Rosedale. Oh my. That's a funny typo. Spoke about his doubts over future attempts to build a metaverse and the questions that still remain over the digital spaces. Rosedale somewhat pioneered the idea of a playable metaverse, the Second Life, an online platform that saw players create avatars and take up residence in a virtual world. Those visiting Second Life did so for a number of reasons, whether that be on a smaller scale to socialize with friends and check out the surroundings, or at a more in-depth level by taking up jobs as performers, politicians, or teachers. There was certainly plenty to keep people occupied. Rosedale found Linden Labs in 1999, where he worked until 2013. During that time, Second Life became an increasingly popular way to live digitally. Over the years, a huge number of people engaged with the platform, which peaked at over 1 million users, even leading the Swedish government to set up an embassy within the platform. Having worked for the best part of 2 decades on the concept, Rosedale explains how his views on the concept have changed over time. I think what we've learned, and somewhat with some sadness given the work that I've done, I would have to agree, is that it's not for everybody, and maybe it's never for everybody. As part of the interview, Rosedale spoke about the draw of the metaverse at the time, stating that there was a belief that inevitably we would all spend an increasingly large fraction of our lives in a virtual world. Despite the game's popularity, however, the creator highlights a number of lessons that he's learned from his time with Second Life. According to Rosedale, despite Second Life granting the freedom for people to escape reality and live altered lives in a digital setting, people didn't generally want to spend long periods in it. The creator cites that people felt uncomfortable controlling avatar versions of themselves and communicating that way with others. Rosedale says that a number of those factors are still yet to be answered by newer companies like Meta who are looking to build toward new versions of a metaverse. There still arises the weighty question of what it's going to cause. Normal people a lot of the time be willing to go into these online spaces, and I think we still haven't answered that question. Despite casting his doubts over further pursuits to build a metaverse, Rosedale is still optimistic the virtual worlds will play a part of how people interact in the future. You might be able to create a public space that could be a positive thing for people, where you could go and make new friends, where you could cry about injustice, he says, noting that this modern vision would necessitate public freedom and not be controlled by one large corporate company. Or on Facebook, make sure to check out the article detailing blah 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 blah. My issue isn't so much with the people who aren't comfortable being in it. I think those people are the ones who will be safe. My concern is for the people who are too comfortable in it. Because there were definitely people who had that issue with Second Life, and I'd kind of forgotten about it because I wasn't one of them. But I did get too comfortable in WoW at one point in time, and wound up. I mean, I had to have therapy for other reasons, but it wound up helping me with my ability to balance gaming and balance everything in life, basically. But before that, yeah, that was a problem that I had, and I know a lot of people who have that problem, or have had that problem. And uh, the people that I knew that had problems with Second Life had a lot bigger problem than the people that I know that had problems with World of Warcraft, because it truly is a Second Life, and that sounds like what Metaverse is trying to be, is a Second Life. I now have a concern about it that I didn't have before. Before I would just kind of roll my eyes at it and be like, well, okay, it could be kind of cool, I guess. And whatever. Old lizard boy coming up with something new. I guess it could be cool. Now I'm like, That's a little concerning. Anyway, moving on. Guides section. I'm not gonna go pull up the guides, but I'm just gonna tell you what we've got. Runner.blogspot.com. Go get all your links. First up, everything in the D2 30th anniversary pack celebration event. Next up, Sims 4, everything you need to know about StoryProg, and then Hollow Knight Trial of the Warrior Guide. All right, all our trailers, all the trailers.
How would you live your life differently?
Is my world now. Humanity will be all but a memory. This ring will be operational.
The Banished are planning to fire this ring.
We need help, not heroics.
We protect humanity, whatever the cost.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
You have one bullet against an entire army.
It's enough. What happened?
Something pushed back.
You are not the future.
Our battle ends here. Bear witness.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kind of seems like it.
It's so good.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Okay. Oh, didn't we just? Yeah, we just watched Sons of the Forest in the other one. Okay, we can skip that one.
Peggy 3.
Okay. Perilous Warp.
Okay, we're alone. I'm gonna do a game nobody's ever heard of. The algorithm will hate that. You guys know about Perilous Warp? Perilous Warp. Saying the name is fun. I said I was gonna do a video on it, and I'm sandwiching it between Halloween and Christmas.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whatever the Christmas video is. And
Oh, this is somebody else's. I hate when people put their personal content into our game's trailer list.
Scientifically classified as a Helix pomatia is a snail with the ability to do a badass entrance walk. Clid the snail is an intelligent creature that can fire weapons. Use powered shells against threats. and solve complex puzzles. This particular being has been exiled for its problematic behavior.
Yep, he danced the Macarena. That'll definitely get you exiled.
A new path.
Naughty, naughty.
The snail has a new purpose: to exterminate the slug plague. Will this fascinating individual survive his dangerous adventure?
Thumbs. Alright, Beyond a Steel Sky.
Union City.
I've been away so long. Now I was back. The city looked different. And nothing was what it seemed.
Kind of bored me on. Evil Genius 2 World Domination.
Rated T for teen.
Yeah, he's not walking creepy at all.
Must I do everything myself? Get to work.
Oh, it's like dungeons. Okay.
Join me. At last. Do it now.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads! He's got sharks with frickin' laser beams on his head!
They don't stand a chance.
Oh. Opus Echo of a Star Song story trailer. Art style's very pretty. Gotta give it that. Next up is Tech City. Or Technicity. Technicity. City Builder or something? Getting like modern Sim City vibes here. Okay. Void Slayer. That's it? Really, that's it? I don't know how many hundreds of trailers I've watched in the last 2 months, and I think that one might just be the worst one. That was nothing. That was not worth their time to put out. Wow. Okay, Panda Ball. More like a coconut than a ball, but okay. How times two? Okay. Alright. That was our trailers for the evening. Well, let's check out some deals. Amazon Prime, you can, if you got that, you can get you 9 free games this December. Well, let's see if they tell us which 9 games. Or if it's just 9. Oh, okay. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Frostpunk, Journey to the Savage Planet, and Mockred. Spellcaster University, Stubbs the Zombie, Football Manager 2021, and Tales of Monkey Island. Sweet. Free PS Plus games for December 2021. What are those? Those are Godfall, Lego DC Supervillains, Mortal Shell. Right? There's an Oculus Quest 2 VR gaming headset, and this is a different one than the one that was in the last game news show. All right, freebie games. Our two freebies are for Epic Store, Chess Royale, and from Steam, PlanetSide 2. So get on over to favorunner.blogspot.com, get your free game links, and go sign up for a free Oculus Quest 2. All right, short show tonight, but I'm planning to stream again tomorrow night, assuming that the new motherboard doesn't show up. If the new motherboard shows up tomorrow and I can get it in and everything working, then I'll stream. If not, I won't. But if I don't stream, I'll still put out the blog post. I just won't stream it. So go to the blog tomorrow regardless at around stream time, and it'll be there, which is 9 Central, as always. And I will see everybody later. I'm going to get off of here before this thing crashes on me, because yesterday it was crashing for absolutely no reason. It's getting worse and worse every day, so bye-bye!